Hey YouTube, a knife tag again. I love knife tags. Send me all of your knife tags. I love them. Another open community knife tag, this time from JT Knife Life, which I really like that name. This one is evil. Yeah, I'm just saying it, it's kind of evil. Really fun tag, but also really evil. So, what it is, you have $150 to spend on knives. That's all you have, so you have to build your knife collection with only $150. That knocks out all of my primary carry knives. It's all gone. So, it's been evil because it's taken me almost 4 hours to work on this. So there you go. Be warned if you're going to do it. It is a really fun thing. It is like a brain teaser with knives. So, I finally did it. I have the list. Yes, I did take a lot of accounting classes in high school and college. Thank you for noticing. So to keep it fair to everybody around the world, we're using US prices, lowest retail price you can find, no shipping, no tax. So, let's get started. I managed 7 knives. There are 8 sitting here because there's an option on one. You'll see why, they're very similar. So first off, I needed a large primary carry knife. And I tried to stay with nice quality for everything. So I went with the Spyderco Resilience, which you guys just saw yesterday in the knife tag. Because the Resilience is really awesome. It's the big brother to the Tenacious and the Persistence and the something else that I'm not going to remember. So still, just as yesterday did, it's very sharp. It stays very sharp. It opens very easily. It has the very nice thumb ramp, the very nice jimping, and the very thick liners. And the open construction, and the G10 handles. Nothing's changed since yesterday. It's still really fun to open. So that comes in at $47.95. That knocks a third of the money out right away. But definitely worth it. So, next up is the cheapest on the list. I kind of put these in order of what I would have to get first to what could wait until the end to spend. So they're kind of in order of importance. So next up is the Cabela's multi-tool. I carry this thing all the time, literally with me always. It is a wonderful little multi-tool. You're just not going to beat it for the size. It has very nice pliers, very nice wire cutters on them. It is extremely filthy because I just beat this thing constantly and it just doesn't care. Come in a bunch of different colors. So it has this fantastic saw on it. You're not going to get any better for the size. You're going to have to get pretty big before you get any better. It just rips through wood. Its only downfall is it's short, but you just don't have any more multi-tool to pack it into. Then you have these very nice scissors. These things just never fold paper. Cut every time. And they're very nice and wide here. I'm showing it, but very nice and thick there. They do not dig into the thumb at all. You have a fairly nice knife. I don't really use it for that. Bottle opener is good, screwdrivers are nice. I like everything on it. Very nice tool for $6, $5.99. You don't have much money with this challenge, pennies count. Next up is another multi-tool. It's a Victorinox. It is not the SD Classic. It does have the same amount of tools. This is the Victorinox Signature Light. This is $24.95. And it has your same knife as the little Victorinox. It has the same file and little screwdriver. And it has the same scissors. Which, of course, Victorinox are my favorite scissors. The Cabela's are pretty nice. What you don't have is the toothpick and you don't have the tweezers, but what you gain is this small pen, which if you fold out the file and screwdriver, actually even works in my giant hands. So you add that, and you add a small flashlight, which is actually fairly bright. can get away with it and still see pretty good. And there's a big fluorescent light above me too. So I added that. It's $24.95. Love this little thing. Then, moving along, we have the Kershaw Shuffle. $12.95. I like the Shuffle. I love the Shuffle, actually. Very nice knife. Very nice pocket clip. Have a little bit of a multi-tool function to it. Very, very nice pry bar. If you gotta pry something, this is what you reach for. Because this pry bar is this piece of metal here, goes all the way up here. You have multiple screws that hold that thing, and you've got 3. Every screw that goes through this thing goes through this pry bar. Very, very nice. You can pry anything with this thing. I recommend prying with it closed. You can pry anything with this thing. Holds an edge really nicely. It's got a nice curved blade to it, so it just slices through everything. Dual thumb studs, pocket clip left and right. Bottle opener. Really nice bottle opener. It's very, very wide. So that one comes in at $12.95. Nice, smaller pocket knife to carry. So next up is the Cold Steel Super Edge, the only fixed blade to make it on my list. Another knife that is always with me. A knife that you should all have, and it should always be with all of you. This one comes in at $19.95. Little Super Edge, which I also showed off yesterday. I'm pretty sure the Kershaw Shuffle was showed off yesterday as well. Well, look at that. Everything's coming out again. Love this knife. Very nice knife. Very sharp knife. Stays it with those nice serrations on it. One of the workhorses of this group is this guy. So $19.95 for that one. Next up is the one that has the option on it. You've got 2 possible knives. Cold Steels. You either have the Cold Steel Micro Recon 1. Very nice knife. No clip though. That's its downfall for me. Fairly hefty little knife. It has the triad lock, despite its little size. Really locks in the hand nicely. Has a nice bit of jimping on it all across here. It serves no purpose because you're not slipping out of that finger choil there. And a little bit of jimping on the back, which again has a really nice shape to it. So jimping is really unnecessary. It looks like a hideous shape, but it really fits in the hand nicely. So you have that one as an option, or you have, not this size. There. Imagine it's that size. Do a little forced perspective on you there. That's about right. The Mini, the Tough-Lite Mini. This is the full-size Tough-Lite. So the Mini Tough-Lite, again serrated or non-serrated for this one, again just fits in the hand really nice. So that one would really, again, triad lock, same steel, same maker. So it would really just come down to blade shape you want. I don't really know which one. I put them both as an option because I've never really played with the Mini Tough-Lite. So one or the other wouldn't affect my total. $24.95 for either one. And lastly, the cheapest one, smallest one, not the smallest blade, the Victorinox has that. For $10.75 is the little Gerber STL2. This one's a little too big. This is the 2.5, so about there. That's what you'd be getting for $10.75. Another knife I recommend everyone has. This is my Altoids 10 knife. It is extremely thin. It is one-hand openable, as I just did. It is a frame lock. It is an extremely locked up frame lock because you can see how much that thing moves over. It is almost all the way. The smaller one weighs 1 ounce. It has a 2.1 inch blade. I have no idea why the 2.0 has a 2.1 and why the 2.5 has a 2.6 inch blade, but they do. So very, very nice knife. And that is the end of my list. That is all of them. So that is what I would have. Put them out here and get a good shot of all of them together. So that is what I would have for $150 if that is all I had. Which is a very sad world, but the world that he created for us to play in. So that is all of them. So what did I have left from the $150 for that? I had $2.51. And I forgot to bring the piece of paper where I quickly jotted it down, but what I actually paid for these, instead of having $2.51, I had, I think it was $26.18 or something. Yeah, it was almost $30. So, on a side note, yay for me for saving all that money. So I welcome you guys to do this tag, but be warned that it's going to take time because it is a brain teaser with knives. So that is it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.